Hello, Falcons. Welcome to Blackboard. By now, most of you are very much familiar with Let's Read Science. If you click this, it brings up all the assignments that you. The quick lesson for today would be about the science journal entries. What exactly is this? It's a journal space where you could write down the answers to the journal questions. So first would be all about the COVID assignment. So if I click on this, I am presented with the journal instructions. If I want to respond to the instructions right away, one can easily click on create journal entry. But before I do that, it would be nice to just copy down everything so that it's easier for you to focus on the questions. So copy that and then bring it to the journal entry blank page. So click this and under title, write down your name so I know who it's coming from. And then on the blank page, like a loose leaf, so Control V, I have here now the instructions. Now, number one here is simply informative. Like it's just telling you what's the whole point of getting all those vaccine counts. Or the question might be on your head would be, am I getting marks for getting the vaccines? For sure. So this is what's happening. As a team or as a homeroom, if you're number one on the leaderboard, easily everyone gets 50%. The second would get 45%. The third would get 40%. The fourth would get 35%. The fifth would get 30%. And the sixth would get 25%. So where's the other 50% coming from? It would be from your individual efforts. So if you are the number one in your homeroom, you get the 50%. So that would mean that you've earned at least 41 to 50 vaccines. You earned 45% if you have the vaccine count between 31 to 40. You earn 40% if you've earned 21 to 30 vaccines. You'll be getting 35% if the vaccines that you've earned would be between 11 to 20, and then 30% if you've earned at least 1 to 10. So just imagine, you only earned one vaccine, but you already got 30%. What more if your homeroom is number one on the leaderboard? So you got 50. 50 plus 30 here. 80%, not bad, right? So another part of the journal entry would be the awareness check. You've probably seen this in Google Classroom. So you have a choice. You want to type down your answers in Google Classroom. I'm okay with that. But it's preferred that you please just write down your answer also in this science journal feature of Blackboard. So you are asked really on the awareness check this one question: what are the 4 myths and or misinformation that the World Health Organization has identified that are important to know? So type them down And then I want you to add one more. What do you think would be another one? So here, it's kind of like listing the myths or information. So make a list. So you can just type down 1, 2, 3. Oops, that would be 3. And then 4, 5. Okay. So the fifth one would be on your own. So what do you think would be the common misconception? Maybe it's okay if I just go out and buy grocery. That can be a misconception too, like and thinking maybe on your own, oh, I won't get it. So type it down if that's your take on what could be a common myth or misinformation. And then the third part of the science journal would be this, like a science reflection. So write down one paragraph, maybe at least 5 full sentences, how you feel about COVID-19. So nothing grand here. It's not as if I'm asking you to do a research on what is COVID-19, or where did it originated, what's the plan now. The question really now, or the guided thought now or idea would be on how you feel about this uncertain times that we are in, where the major player would be the COVID-19 virus. So how is it impacting your lifestyle or your social life or your relationship with the family? Is it making you a better person, or are you just stressed out just like the rest? So write it down. So, and remember, this science journal entry page is kept private between you and myself. The rest of your classmates will not be able to read what you have written down. So feel free to write down your thoughts on this third part of the journal entry. So there you go. So, and then if you are decided that you're okay with all your answers, you will notice that on this part you could easily just save the entry as draft if you think you're not yet done with writing down your thoughts. But if you're really done and sure about your answers, you can post entry and I will get it. So there you go, a brief lesson on how to use this journal, the science journal entry feature of Blackboard. That's all for now, Falcons. Thank you, and take care of yourself as always. Bye. Ciao for now.